Is there any place that's more fun than a Trump rally, right? Hello, Las Vegas. Great to be with you. But they can't count votes. They just can't count them. They can't count votes. But I'm delighted to be back in a state I love. I have a beautiful building right down the road with the proud, hard-working patriots of Nevada. You got to say Nevada. You say that wrong, you got problems. You say Nevada, they go, what the hell? Got to be Nevada. Deal with China. I'd like now to invite these incredible sport legends to join me on stage.
We're looking forward to celebrating a special time, and it's a great honor for the president to invite us to be part of this event as well. So, Vegas, thanks for having us.
But just tell them, am I a good athlete and am I a good golfer?
Yeah, you are. Yes, sir.
After 3 years of ridiculous witch hunts and partisan Democrat crusades, by the way, I think they're starting another one. Did you see that? I see these phonies, these the do-nothing Democrats. They said today that Putin wants to be sure that Trump gets elected. Here we go again. So these people are sick. That's pencil neck again. Little pencil. That's the only thing they're good at. They're not good at anything else. They get nothing done. Do nothing Democrats. That Putin wants to make sure I get elected. Listen to this. So, doesn't he want to see who the Democrat's going to be? Wouldn't he rather have, let's say, Bernie? Wouldn't he rather have Bernie, who honeymooned in Moscow? Wouldn't that be? These people are crazy. That's all they think about. They don't think about the country. They don't think about jobs. They don't think about lowering your drug costs, infrastructure. These people are crazy. We got a new one, Mini Mike. How did he do in the debate the other day? Mini Mike! Here's a box, Mike. Here, Mike. Boom. Mini Mike. He was a beauty. What happened? He couldn't breathe. What happened? Mike would like to know. How about that Pocahontas screaming at him? Now, why didn't he bring that up when she was screaming at him? Why? Because he was gasping for breath. I can't breathe. He's going, I can't breathe. She's hitting me too hard. Pocahontas. Well, she won that debate because Mike could not respond. That's what they all said. They all said that. That's funny. They're all shot. It's not me that's saying it. Fake news. You fake news people. You know what? The way I look at it, when fake news CNN, oops, there goes the camera off. Red light just went off. See, I can tell every one of them. I know them by heart. I know the operators. I know the cameramen. They're okay. They're all on our side, by the way. They're screamed at. Get that camera off. I don't want to do that. Get that camera off. It's going to be a job. All right. I'm sorry, President Dick. But how about MSDNC? They're worse than CNN. And they're owned by people that really are bad. I think they're very bad for our country. The owners of Comcast, rotten company, bad for our country, very bad. Bunch of dishonest people. Comcast, terrible company, terrible people running that company. And you know what? I had Celebrity Apprentice. I had The Apprentice on for 14 seasons. 14 seasons. And they used to come to my office and they would kiss my ass. Please sign. Please sign. Please. Please sign. But Comcast is a rotten company. They forgot totally. And they are worse than CNN. I will tell you that right now. Comcast is worse than CNN. We should call it Comcast because that's their beautiful Maiden name, Comcast. I gotta get that. Hey, Bobby, see that guy? I love this shirt. Bobby, I don't know, he looks like a nice guy. Can you please walk him up? You gotta see this shirt, I love it. Is there any place that's more fun than a Trump rally, right? How many rallies have you been to? Huh? 80. 80. He said 80 rallies. Come up here. Come on. Come up here. Look at these two guys.
Oh, again, sir.
And look at this. No, can you believe this? Do you believe it? Man, did he get lucky. They both got lucky, right? They both got. They can take a perfect phone call made to the Ukrainian president who said very specifically there was no pressure. He doesn't even know what's going on. And they can take this perfect call. Thank goodness I had a transcriber. Do you agree with that? Because the fake whistleblower said that the call was totally different than what the call was. So when I released the call, when I released the transcripts, they died. They said, oh, we got a problem. They never thought I was going to do it. But I had no choice. I had to because I had to show they're liars. If a ship goes down, if the Titanic equivalent went down, they wouldn't cover it unless I was on the sucker. They wouldn't cover it. The fake news would not cover the equivalent of the Titanic. Mini Mike so far has spent almost $500 million in order to get embarrassed by Pocahontas. And she's mean, isn't she? Do you see the anger on her face? That nervous energy? She's like, oh, jumping up and down. She's a mess. No, she's mean, right? Right? See, that face is just, she wanted to get him. She said, I got him. I want to see those agreements. You open up those agreements. This poor guy probably signed 100 of them. And each one's a disaster. He said, I don't want to open those agreements. Nobody told me this was going to happen. He said, nobody told me. Get me out of here. Bernie is too emotional. He's screaming, going crazy. And Biden is angry. Everything's anger. Gee. And that's what happens when you can't get the words out. This schmuck spends $250 million. He ends up with 0.33% in Iowa, but maybe, that could be rigged because they still don't have any idea what he got. Maybe he won Iowa. They took it away from him. No, but he was substantially below. It said 1% and an arrow left. So he spends $250 million. Tom Steyer. Never heard of this guy. Who is he? Where did he get his money? Who is he? He was in the coal business. Did you know that? This guy, this phony, is a big environmentalist. He made his money, a lot of it, in the coal business. You got the perfect first lady. How about the first lady? You got the perfect kids, those beautiful kids. My beautiful kids, they had such a great life before I did this. Sorry, kids. Sorry. I have the perfect vice president. I have the greatest in the world. I have the greatest vice president. I don't know. I got the great one. I said, I can't do that. I picked a great guy. He's done a fantastic job. He's been a great vice president. But it is true. Hispanic, we got a lot of Hispanic. I love Hispanic. Who in this audience is Hispanic? Yeah. We're doing great. Well, we should be doing great. You have the lowest unemployment rates ever recorded. 500,000 more Hispanic Americans now own a home. And I signed the brand new U.S.-Mexico-Canada agreement, USMCA. See, we played the song YMCA because that's the only way you remember. Just think of the song YMCA. Think of the song and you remember that. USMCA. So we should impeach him. We should impeach him. We're going to impeach him. We'll do a belated impeachment. We're going to do a belated impeachment. 28 times. You can keep your doctor, right? Remember, you can keep your doctor. You can keep, unfortunately, when they found out you can't keep your doctor, he said, I was just kidding. Now, we should impeach him. We'll do a belated impeachment. Fake news. You have it? So you have to be very careful when you say impeach him, because you know what they do? They go back and they write. They write. President Trump said that Obama should be impeached, but he's not in office, and so therefore they can't impeach. He doesn't know what he's talking about because he's not in office, so therefore they can't. So you have to be very careful. That's why I use the word belated impeachment. Belated, meaning I'm just kidding, okay? They do it all the time. They had it the other day. I said, bring back Gone with the Wind, right? I said the movie. I said a little bit up here, but I said the movie the other day in Colorado, I guess. I said, South Korean movie won. You know, they said, ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the Academy Award is, and it's a movie made in South Korea. I said, whatever happened to Gone with the Wind? That beautiful movie, Vivian Lee, Clark Gable, right? Whatever happened? Bring back Gone with the Wind. And some of them wrote, he doesn't know that that movie was made like in 1936. So anybody sitting, he says fake news. It is fake news. They're fakers. But no, anybody sitting there reading this saying, man, Trump can't be that smart. You know, he said, bring back Gone with the Wind. That's an old movie, yeah. It's an old classic. Bring back, what I say is make great movies, you know, not this computerized crap, computerized garbage. And I was never a fan of Brad Pitt, I will tell you. No, I thought he was a stiff. He was like a stiff, you know. Their ratings aren't so good in the Academy Awards. You know when that stopped? When they started attacking us. Their ratings went right down the tubers. This is how evil, this is how crazy they are. They've gone crazy. I guess you call it Trump derangement syndrome. I only didn't know how disgusting and dirty the swamp is. And a lot of the media is a big part of the swamp. I have a son at home. He's 13. He's a genius with computers. Hi, Dad. What's up, Dad? Dad, get out of here. Hey, listen, I'm the President of the United States, man. Don't talk to you. Dad, come on, Dad. Can't you see I'm playing with my computer? The guy talks to me and he's working with his computer. These guys are genius. You know, they grow up with, it's like walking, right? But he's looking at me. I could have given him their health care site. He would have done it for nothing, and it would have been better than what they have done. Yeah, remember? Come on, Dad. I'm busy, Dad. What do you want? What do you want, Dad? Barron. Whoa, Barron. Whoa. Wow, he's going to like that. He likes it. Point out because this team is, they had a coach, and that coach was a very inspirational coach. Would you say, Mike? Yeah. And I'd like to have maybe one of you come up and just say a few words about Coach Brooks, because he was he was really he was a big heart on this team. Please.
I can honestly tell you that Kelly was not ready for this at all. You got it?
Thank you. I'm honored that his legacy still is alive today, and he would be proud to be here with you all. In my personal opinion, he would have been a Trump fan.
This is why in my State of the Union address, did you like it? Good. We are. Are we enthusiastic? You know how many of these I've done in the last 4 days? People say, where the hell do you get your energy? I say, well, the truth is I like what I do. From Carson City to Reno to right here in Las Vegas. We stand on the shoulders of red-blooded American patriots who poured out their heart, sweat, and soul to secure our liberty and to defend our great, beautiful, lovely freedom. 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 Freedom.